Idea Exploration Hub video tutorial series, The Power of an Effective Problem Statement to Get Buy-in. One of the most important skills for a team and an organization is the ability to effectively define problems. A well-written problem statement helps you to establish the team's purpose and goals, communicate the problem that needs to be resolved, explore ideas by providing a clear goal, and articulate the challenge from a different perspective. Another important function of a well-crafted statement is that it allows you to lobby for resources around a single idea and build buy-in with peers and stakeholders. An effective problem statement should have these 4 key elements: the gap that identifies the obstacles that exist today, the time frame, location, and trend that describes when and where the problem was first observed, and what kind of trend it is following, the impact, which quantifies the gap, such as cost, time, quality, environmental, or personal, and finally, the importance to the organization or the individual to better understand the urgency. An effective problem statement should not include symptoms, which are outcomes of an actual problem, and are often the only indication that there is a problem. Therefore, it is important to understand the difference between the symptoms associated with the problem and the actual problem. It should also not include solutions until you thoroughly understand the current state, as you might influence the way forward by limiting the range of innovative solution exploration. Every team has their own process to create an effective problem statement, but it is important to involve people who understand the challenge and the service landscape in the activity. There are various methods that can help you define a problem statement. Each method is meant to force you to consider various facets of the problem and to discuss them in detail. The 5 whys is an iterative interrogation technique used to explore the cause and effect relationships to get you to the root of the problem. The goal is to ask why 5 times, each answer forming the basis of the next question to help your team address the source of the issue rather than the symptom. The How Might We method is another technique that helps you define a problem statement that is broad enough that there is a wide range of solutions, but narrow enough that the team has some helpful boundaries. A properly framed How Might We doesn't suggest a particular solution, but gives you the perfect frame for innovative thinking. The 5W2H method is a tool used to identify a problem by answering a series of questions that uncovers key information that contributes to the problem area of focus. Let's go through an example of the 5W2H questions. What is the problem that needs to be solved? Why is it a problem? Where is the problem observed? Who is impacted? When was the problem first observed? How is the problem observed? How often is the problem observed? With the responses, we can now define the problem statement as follows. Based on a survey conducted in October 2020, 25% of comments highlighted that the current process of travel requests to final travel is complex and multi-stage. As a result, turnaround time is very high. Now, it's your turn. Next time you're faced with a challenge, your first step to a successful project is to write an effective problem statement that will effectively communicate the problem, to guide the activities and decisions of the people working on the project, and that will foster innovative solution exploration. A clear problem statement can help you build a team of engaged employees and invested stakeholders to solve the issue. As educator John Dewey once said, "A problem well stated is a problem half solved."